I'm sure you thought you could get back to where you were pretty quickly, but did you expect to be this good this quickly after that much of a layoff?
You don't really know what to expect coming back, but like I said last time out, I was able to look at a couple things where I felt like I was getting off mechanically and try to make those adjustments while I was going through a pretty slow process of coming back. So, that seems to have paid off a little bit, and able to come back close to where I feel like I left off.
How has that paid off? What's even slightly different?
Yeah, I noticed I was getting, I was falling off hard to the first base side, and my head was kind of leaning. So when I was down doing my rehab stuff, it was kind of trying to get everything to go right to the catcher, like everything almost through the catcher, where I feel like I could land on my front leg and almost stand there, or even take steps directly towards home plate. So that was a big thing I worked on, and not flying open. So that's where I feel like I get in trouble, and I've said that before. When I fly open, the off speed isn't as sharp, and the fastball tends to leak more over the plate. So that was a constant. That's what I was constantly working on down there.
What was the conversation with Buck after the sixth?
We had talked before. We're trying to build up pitches in the major leagues, which is kind of, it's more high stress. We're played the Braves and then the Phillies. Teams that were in our division and that we want to beat. So it's what's the right approach? And he said that they had me for around 80, and he said he wasn't going to send me out there for one batter. So what did we get to, 77? He's like, that's good. The next few turns are on 5 days, so he was like, let's focus on getting ready for the next one.
Did you feel like you go out for the seventh?
Yeah, I felt really good. I noticed in the Braves one where, looking at some video, there were a couple of things that changed in the last inning. As far as I didn't feel like I was getting tired against the Braves, but I noticed a couple of mechanical things that changed in that sixth inning against them, and they stayed really good tonight. So that was the main focus.
How tough is that to balance that feeling like you can go out there, but knowing the long-term, part of it?
Yeah, that's tough. You want to go out there and compete. These guys did a great job of scoring one in the first, and then, my goal is to try to keep them at zeros. So, it's tough. You want to be out there, but at the same time, it took that long to get back. You don't want to do anything to jeopardize being here for the hopefully the push we go on, and hopefully into the World Series.
Going from 76 to, you said 80 was your number today, is obviously a very small increase.
Yeah.
Is there a level of impatience on your part wanting to
I think it's looking at the long-term goal here. So you got to take a step back and try to be smart about it. And like I said, you throw in minor league games and try to get your pitch count up, but it doesn't account for how stressful big league innings can be. So, it's a new stress level, and just trying to check off that box, and hopefully in the next couple be able to go out there for more pitches than that.
You haven't thrown your changeup very often the last couple times. Is that because you haven't needed to, or is
How many times did I throw it tonight?
I want to say two. At least by the pitch tracking.
Four.
Tech. 4. Okay. Still.
I mixed it in.
the changeup and your curveball?
My changeup was actually good. It was just, it's reading swings. You see my goal, I'm trying to read swings and, pitch off of that, go in with a game plan and then kind of see what their approach is. You know what you want to do, and then you see how they're trying to attack you, and you try to counter that and keep them off balance. So, I think I ended up throwing 4 and a couple curveballs, so mix it all in.
What's it like for you to watch the event that Diaz has become, and
Yeah.
your confidence level in him when he's out there?
Yeah, it's awesome. He's done a great job, and you're comfortable anytime he's in the game. So, and that's for the rest of the guys too. Lugo came in, and then Trevor May, both of them did a great job, and then Diaz came in and closed it out. So, it's fun to watch. We got a good thing going, and that's the goal. Keep it going.
I know you say your goal is to put up zeros, but when the other pitcher after the first inning is putting up zeros, how much does that add to everything that's
that's out of my control. That's 2018. I noticed I was looking at video and stuff, and it was games of past, and I was like, why look at those? It's that those are done, they're out of your control. So that's kind of how I approach it. The goal is to make the pitch I need to make, and got faith in this offense to go out there and put up runs. You know, Nola's done a great job against us, and you know this team did a good job of scoring early, and then the goal was to keep it there for them.
Your first start back, there was a lot of emotion. Your second start back was here, a lot of emotion. Does this feel kind of normal now again?
It feels good to get it out there. You know, like I said, I love pitching here, love pitching in front of our fans, and you know the reception that I got both times has been awesome. So it's been great.
Number means to you?
You know, it means a lot. I was reading the other day, like, not too many pitchers reached 200 saves in the first couple of years in the big league, and I feel blessed I reached that mark.
It's rare that we see any base runners at all against you so far this season. Tonight, what was slightly different?
I think I was missing my mechanic a little bit. I think I was rushing myself a little bit to home plate. That's why I was bouncing my slider. But, you know, I made the adjustment and, you know, I get the outs, you know. I didn't strike out too many guys today like I usually do, but, you know, get the quick contacts and we got the win.
What adjustment did you have to make? Was it all about just slowing down, or was there anything mechanically when you slowed down that you needed to alter a little bit?
Yeah, I was trying to slow down everything, you know. That's why I was walking a little bit on the mound, thinking about it, stay back. I said myself, stay back, and, you know, when I did that to Castellano, I made my pitches, and we got the win.
How much are you enjoying the song, the fans, everything that this has become with you being successful this year?
You know, I enjoy everything, you know, the fans, the vibe, you know, when they open that gate, you know, everybody got crazy, and, you know, I can feel it. I can feel it when I'm running to the mound. And, you know, every time when I make a pitch, I can feel the fans supporting me, and I feel really good.
Did you do anything different this past offseason to get the results that we're seeing now?
You know, I try to do the same thing. I do the same thing basically. I just try to command my speech better in my bullpen in the offseason. I think that was the main key. Through my fastball command, my slider command, and that's what I did in the offseason and spring training, and it's paying off right now.
Do you think that you ran into a little bit of trouble there, a little adversity? Do you think just with your experience, you know how to handle that better now than maybe 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, I can handle it because they gotta pass third base to score me runs. So, you know, they can be in third base. They gotta get a base or something. Maybe a wild pitch. You know, I was trying to make my pitch perfectly. I don't want to throw something in the dirt. But now I know, you know, I can get men on third base. They gotta get me a base or something to score. So I was nice and relaxed. I tried to make my pitches, and I did it.
Did you know Lindor's contact fell out with 2 outs?
Contact like what?
His contact lens.
Oh no, I didn't. I looked at him when I got the man on first, trying to get set up the double play. But after that, just looking with the hitter.
Hey, what impresses you the most about Jake? What he's doing after that layoff?
I mean, I'm just really happy that he's healthy and throwing the ball the way he is. I mean, he's got conviction out there. He's got poise, and how he's executing is wonderful. So I can't wait to see what he can do when he's fully built up.
For you, closing in on 100 RBIs for the second time, what would that milestone mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot. I just want to contribute whatever I can every single day to the club, and I just want to win ball games and put us in a position to compete for a championship in October.
Pete, why do you think you've been able to have so much success against Nola in your career?
He's one of those guys that really owned me in college, and I just used that prior experience and took that as a learning tool, and just kind of made a promise to myself, if I see him later on down the road, then I'm gonna stay within my plan and just do the best I can to execute. If he misses over the plate, I mean, he's got great stuff. He's an excellent pitcher. I mean, he was excellent tonight. But I mean, I think throughout my career, just able to just will myself to stay disciplined and stay within over the plate.
The ball you hit from the single, was that a mistake pitch by him?
Yes. Yeah. It's fastball over the plate. I was just trying to just stay inside it, drive the ball to the right side of the park, and it was a fastball up over the middle of the plate, and thankfully it was there. And I mean, he didn't really make too many other mistakes tonight, so I'm just happy I was able to capitalize when I got one.
What does cross your mind that one run might be enough?
Well, I mean, the value of one run in the big leagues is tremendous. I mean, especially when Jake's on the mound, you know that you have a pretty good shot win the ball game, but I didn't really think that one in the first was going to be enough. But thankfully, our Jake and then our bullpen. I mean, our bullpen was superb today. Seth, Trevor, and then Sugar. I mean, those guys were unbelievable as well. So, I mean, yeah, awesome that I got the RBI, but I mean, the stars of the show today was our pitching staff. So, thank you, Jake, and thank you, bullpen.
To you,
Why do you think the experience in college has helped you in the major leagues?
Just because I know what his stuff looked like, and then also just kind of really I just was introduced to how he pitches and his stuff really the first time seeing him. But he was really effective against me, and I think he punched me out 3 times, and they were really bad at bats. I mean, but learned from those experiences, and then as I progressed and matured in my career, I was able to make those adjustments.
you know the ups and downs that Edwin Díaz has been through. It's not always easy to bounce back in this city. Just to see what he's been doing this year, what's the most impressive part about it?
I mean, his consistency this year, his conviction is unbelievable. I mean, he's just been doing such an incredible job. I mean, Eddie's just been rock solid for us. I mean, he's doing it, and I mean, he's helping us win a lot of games, and it's really he's been huge for us this year. He's going to be one of the reasons why we're a postseason team, why we're a great team.
How do you take in the trumpet, since that's kind of been a big viral sensation last week?
I mean, it's sick. I mean, I love how everyone gets into it, and also, I mean, he's had that same walkout song for, I think this is the 2nd year now. So, I mean, I'm just happy that people love the trumpets, and they love when he comes into the game.
Did you get the win in a close one tonight after last night? I know everyone's.
Yeah, it's nice to even up the series, especially going against another high-quality pitcher tomorrow. I mean, the Phillies have thrown the ball extremely well against us all series, and I mean, again, I mean Zach's a great pitcher, and we got our work cut out first tomorrow, but hopefully we can stay disciplined, stay within ourselves, and if he leaves anything over the plate, hopefully we can hit it hard and hit it where the defense isn't.
Analytically, people don't look at RBIs, I think, the same way that they did maybe 10 or 20 years ago. Do you still see like a lot of value in the RBI total?
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's a run scoring competition. It's not a hit competition. So, I think there's a lot of people that, I mean, people who don't really think that. I think they don't necessarily understand baseball.